February 2026, the month of love. And for me, let's just say, I've got some big plans for the 27th. I'll be playing Resident Evil Requiem. But that's not all I've got to look forward to this month. I mean, I'm very alone, so I'll be playing a lot of video games. And here are some of the biggest ones you should check out.
In a month that includes the aforementioned Resident Evil Requiem, Unemployment Simulator 2018 might be the most horrifying release around thanks to its vibes. Trapped in a single-bedroom apartment located in an undisclosed Nordic welfare state, the goals are simple. Endure emotional pain and societal pressure, battle your inner demons, and do try to keep the bathroom clean. We don't know when or if a new XCOM game will ever see the light of day, but Menace looks like a solid option for anyone who wants to indulge in some tactical turn-based action. As the commander of a strike force that consists of Marines, mercenaries, and criminals, it's up to you to think several steps ahead and make tough decisions in a distant system where you're facing off against a mysterious threat. With tanks, walkers, and infantry squads at your disposal, you'll have to keep your army equipped by making deals with black market merchants and hunting for the spoils of war. Last year saw the first 3 Dragon Quest games get the HD 2D treatment, and this year you can skip forward to Dragon Quest VII Reimagined. Featuring a new doll-like art direction that pays homage to late Dragon Ball creator Akira Toriyama, Square Enix is aiming to make some major changes to this reimagining of the JRPG classic. The original is notorious for being a bit of a slog to play, so Dragon Quest VII Reimagined has been modernized for today's audiences while also retaining its core concepts and dark storyline.
Where do I even start?
My Hero Academia's legendary anime run concluded not too long ago, but for anyone looking to relive the adventures of Deku and the rest of Class 1A, you can look forward to some Plus Ultra action this month. The 3D fighting game will cover the final arc of this beloved series, and it looks set to have a gigantic roster of heroes and villains to send into battle. Players will assemble a team of 3 characters who can be switched out seamlessly during fights, chaining special attacks to dish out big damage.
I'll win this for everyone's sake.
Team Ninja's ultra-challenging Souls-like Nioh is back for another round in February, as players will explore a land of dark fantasy and yokai monsters that'll put their skills to the test. The main twist this time is that players can choose between distinct combat styles in the heat of battle, samurai or ninja. Samurai style allows a player to perform a ki pulse to regain stamina after a combo and build up an arts proficiency gauge to unleash powerful finishing attacks. In contrast, ninja style grants players more agility, evasive techniques, and faster strikes. On top of that, Nioh 3 features a new parry system to master. A staggering 13 years after it was first announced, Mugenics by The Binding of Isaac's Edmund Macmillan is finally ready for launch. An endless cat-breeding RPG, Mugenics has had its fair share of ups and downs since it was first revealed, going through a turbulent period of production and then restarted after Macmillan reacquired the rights to Mugenics. Set in the fictional Boone County, Mugenics tasks you with preparing a mutant feline squad for battle in turn-based battles that demand careful positioning and tactical use of kitty power. With over 1,000 abilities, multiple classes, and an absurd number of environmental interactions, clear your schedule and dig in. A hidden object game that features a wholesome story and art, Lost and Found Co. puts you in charge of a magical startup dedicated to finding lost items for its quirky townspeople. Not only do you have to hunt down missing items, but you also have to manage thousands of interactions between people and objects in colorful levels that'll test your observation skills. Developer Grasshopper Manufacture is in a league of its own when it comes to strange games, and Romeo is a Dead Man looks like the strangest offering yet. A third-person adventure where you play as the titular Romeo, an FBI space-time special agent who hunts down fugitives across the multiverse while searching for his lost girlfriend Juliet. The game is shaping up to be an unrestrained highlight reel of Grasshopper's particular brand of weirdness. BlazBlue has been a favorite among fighting game fans for years now, but this month, the franchise is stepping into a new roguelite territory on consoles. You can expect all the hallmarks of the genre, but in true BlazBlue style, the combat will be stylish, the combos are chunky, and there's a meaty combat loop to experience through the game's 10 playable characters. Nintendo is serving up its first sports game specifically developed for the Switch 2 in the form of Mario Tennis Fever. A Mario spin on tennis, the game features 38 different characters to play as, including the disturbing Baby Luigi, and supports both button stick controls as well as motion controls with the Joy-Con 2. The big twist on tennis is in the form of fever rackets that dish out special effects on the court. Some of these effects include freezing the court and shrinking your opponent's racket, adding a layer of unpredictability to matches. Milestone's Ride series of motorcycle racing games has been pretty great over the years, authentically translating the thrill of high-speed vehicles into a video game format. Ride 6 aims to continue that tradition, and like previous games, you can expect a robust selection of bikes and tracks to test them out on. The game will also feature real-life riders for the first time, including Nicolo Canepa, Peter Hickman, and Ian Hutchinson, and the new Ride Fest mode is designed to be a celebration of motorcycles. The new year doesn't officially start unless there is a new Yakuza game to kick things off, and this month, one of the classics from that series is getting a new lease on life. A remake of 2009's Yakuza 3, Yakuza Kiwami 3 offers improved graphics and expands on the overall story with new cutscenes, dialogue, and side stories. There'll also be a brand new weapons-based combat style for Kiryu to master, and a cozy life simulator minigame set at his orphanage Morning Glory for when you get tired of cracking skulls. The other significant additions include a new team battle mode where Kiryu's motorcycle gang takes on rival outfits, and Dark Ties, an all-new prequel to Yakuza Kiwami 3 that reveals more details about Yoshitaka Mine, the primary antagonist.
The moment you drop your guard, you'll find a knife in your back.
The Rick and Morty-esque sci-fi first-person shooter from Squanch Games is back for a second round, because it looks like aliens just cannot get enough of that buzz that comes from ingesting pharmaceutical drugs made out of humans. In High on Life 2, just like the original game, you'll be armed to the teeth with talkative weapons and a skateboard that can be turned into a devastating weapon when you're not jetting around levels with it.
You're gonna have fun. I love you. Good luck.
A new co-op horror game from the creators of Little Nightmares, Reanimal will see you play as a brother and sister looking to escape their nightmarish home and rescue their friends along the way. If Supermassive's Little Nightmares 3 left you feeling disappointed, then Reanimal might be just what you're looking for.
I thought you were dead.
After landing on PC and Switch last year, farming RPG adventure Rune Factory Guardians of Azuma is making its way to the fertile gaming fields of PS5 and Xbox Series X and S on February 13th. Developed and published by Marvelous, the game is set in the eastern nation of Azuma, and as the resident Earth Dancer, it's up to you to build villages and restore the lands that were devastated by the Celestial Collapse calamity. Obsidian's 2025 RPG Avowed is officially coming to PS5, and it will arrive with some new content to boot. A new Game Plus mode will let you reset your character but keep all your loot if you decide to replay through the campaign. A photo mode is being added along with 3 new playable races, the ability to change your appearance in the overworld, and a new weapon type to try out. If you missed it when it came out last year, Avowed is a fun first-person action RPG set in the world of Pillars of Eternity.
History waits for you, Envoy. Go meet it.
As Gordon Gekko once said, greed is good, especially when you're a little goblin who has mastered the art of stealth and is looking to pilfer some valuable loot. Now wielding new powers, Styx finds himself caught in a world that's on the brink of war between elves, humans, and orcs, but he's more concerned with pulling off a successful heist.
Can't you see I'm working here?
Many of last year's biggest RPGs were remakes and remasters, and Ys 10 Proud Nordics is continuing that trend in 2026. Billed as the definitive edition of one of the best games in the Ys series, Proud Nordics updates the original fantasy adventure with improved graphical performance and quality of life changes.
It's time to end this!
Another game hopping from PC and Switch to PS5 and Xbox Series X and S, No Sleep for Kaname Date from I, the Somnium Files, is the third entry in this series of visual novel-style puzzle and detective work games. Set in a future Japan, the titular Kaname Date is a detective who solves crimes by diving into victims' dreams and reassembling their memories to track down criminals. After sitting out the second game, he's back to find a missing pop idol in this chapter. Are you up for a trip to Raccoon City? It might be a hollow shell of its former self. A zombie apocalypse tends to see tourism numbers plummet, but Resident Evil Requiem will see players return to the infamous city for the first time in decades. Featuring dual protagonists, Grace Ashcroft and Leon Kennedy, Requiem offers two distinct ways to play as it dips into both survival horror and survival action, delivering blood-soaked mysteries and combat with a distinctive bite.
There's no escaping your destiny.
Another RPG remaster to look forward to this month is Tales of Berseria Remastered. The game first came out in 2016 and told the story of Velvet Crow, a young woman bent on vengeance after the murder of her brother. Praised for its deep, emotional tale revolving around themes of self-reflection and the power of letting go, this upgraded version offers enhanced playability, quality of life improvements, and bundles the DLC from the original release.
Well, those were the February games. And hey, look, it's a perfect month. It fits perfectly. And I find it interesting. Anyway, we'll be back again next month. Is March gonna be perfect? Who knows? But there'll be some cool games out. We'll tell you all about them.
You're a dweeb.
I know.